Go. Start.
So go ahead and show the audience. So my name is Anthony Treichel, everybody. I'm doing an informational speech for my communications class. Thank you all for coming.
You're welcome.
Okay. We say we love our families, our children, and our friends. But do we love them enough not to get behind the wheel of a car after drinking? In the United States, over 1,000 children are killed in alcohol-related crashes each year. Many of them as passengers, some as pedestrians, all as victims. Within our society, the idolization of alcohol makes achieving sobriety incredibly difficult. But those who overcome it often discover a healthier, more fulfilling life on the other side. For many people, alcohol isn't first introduced at a party. It's introduced at home. Children watch their parents drink to celebrate, to cope, or even to settle in after a long day's work. These daily activities forever encode a dark subliminal message. Drinking is normal and even expected. When we continue these patterns, it becomes more than just a habit. It becomes a generational norm. Or even worse, it becomes a tradition. According to the National Institute on Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, children of alcoholics are 4 times more likely to develop alcohol problems themselves. And most parents don't force feed their children alcohol. But curiosity ultimately reigns supreme in the hearts of children, especially when it comes to the acts of their parents. And unconsciously, all the while that these drinks are being poured, chances are there's a TV on in the background, perhaps displaying a football game, or maybe even a Hallmark movie. And with it, another influence displaying alcoholism in our media. Because in American culture, alcohol just doesn't live at home. It lives on our screens. In movies and TV, drinking is shown as a reward, a release, and ultimately a lifestyle. But it's not just our favorite actors that push on us these practices. It's part of our favorite music artists and what we listen to on the radio. Songs like Poppin' Bottles by T.I., 40 Ounces to Freedom by Sublime, or Shots by LMFAO and Little John glorify excessive drinking like it's a badge of honor. And these lyrics stick, especially for young people, repeating the idea that overindulgence is fun, it's cool, or even expected. And because of these societal norms, choosing not to drink can make you feel ostracized, like you're stepping outside the very fabrics that define reality. And it can make it hard for us to understand which part of that is actually unhealthy. And when it comes to health, alcohol can lead to immediate life-threatening consequences, like fatal car accidents, alcohol poisoning, or even domestic violence and random acts of physical altercations. Long term, it causes liver disease, several types of cancer, heart problems, depression and anxiety. And in a combination of all of these, it can lead to suicidal ideations and intent. These are the consequences that rarely appear in their advertisement campaigns, but they're the reality for the majority of Americans. And with alcohol deeply embedded in our homes, on our screens, and even our societal constructs, choosing sobriety isn't just about avoiding a drink. It's about going against physical reality. People in recovery, or that have reached it, or are going through sobriety, they often face isolation, judgment, pressure to just have one. They're questioned at parties, excluded from social events, or even made to feel like something is wrong with them. To most youths, choosing sobriety can feel more stigmatized than addiction itself. And on top of that, access to treatment and support isn't always easy to come by. It's difficult, and it's made even harder by a society that often refuses to treat alcohol like a real addiction at all. Instead of support, many are met with silence, judgment, or disbelief, as if choosing sobriety means giving something up rather than gaining something back. From the built family traditions to the constant glorification in our media, or the serious health consequences that we rarely talk about? What has to change? We began with simple questions. Do we love our family enough to not get that behind the wheel after drinking? And do we love them enough to choose differently? That's it.
Hey.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for coming.
Excellent.
Very good.
Good.
Excellent.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, you did that.
So 1, 2, 3,